How's it going, everyone? It's David here, and I've made it back here to Kennywood for one final visit here for the summer season. We're going to go in and check out the park and see what to expect for the upcoming Phantom Fall Fest, and hopefully get on some of our favorite rides. So let's go in and try to have some fun. That's what I'm talking about. Well, began my day actually at the Season Pass Center and just picked up a 2024 Platinum Season Pass. And this pass gets you into Kennywood for all seasons throughout the year, for the remainder of this year, as well as all of next year. And it gets you into other Palace parks, including Idlewild and Soak Zone, Sandcastle, Dutch Wonderland, and others. Just to let you know, I did have a pass from earlier this year, but for some reason, I could not renew it. I was not in the system, even though it was able to work. So before you renew, just double check that you may have to buy a new one, or it may be wise to even come here to the park to see if you are in the system or not, just to give you a heads up. Over here in the Tivoli Gardens and by the Dancing Fountain, it looks like most of the Kennyville Cemetery has been set up. This is the last remaining haunted walkthrough attraction from the original Phantom Fright Nights. And honestly, one of my favorites. Can't wait to come back here when this does open up. Earlier this year was the annual Fall Fantasy Parade, which unfortunately I could not make to see, but this was on one of the floats, and it's a very well done and detailed jackrabbit, double dip and all. It looks really nice. It has a good foundation to it. This would honestly be a great photo op if you were able to climb on board. Just got off of the racer, and that might be my last ride of the season. As we're recording this, next weekend will be its last time operating for the 2023 season, as it is going down for an extended refurbishment. Don't worry, it will be open next year, but it will be closed for Phantom Fall Fest, so keep that in mind when you come out here this fall. It's now approaching mid-September, and the steel curtain is still closed, and I know they're having some pretty significant structural integrity issues, but they have been diligently working on it. They are advertising that steel curtain will be open for Phantom Fall Fest, but based on how long this has been, I highly doubt it. I do hope it opens up soon, but yeah, the short-term future for this ride is looking pretty hazy right now. So Aero 360 has been closed all year. However, there are construction walls and these posters promising that it will return in 2024. And it's kind of neat that they have these trivia for the ride and the historical Kennywood Aero. Raging Rapids is closed, but not for any technical reasons. It is closed for the season, so it can make way for the Voodoo Bayou haunted walkthrough attraction for Phantom Fall Fest. I unfortunately did not get a chance to ride Raging Rapids this year, but I will definitely try to make an effort to ride it this year because it was closed for a pretty extended period of time, and I am happy that it did open up even for a little bit this year. well-beloved turtle at Kennywood is now closed for the rest of the year, but do not worry, it's going through a preservation project, mainly putting in a new foundation for the ride. How much of the ride will change? Time will tell, but I have a feeling the ride will virtually be the same when it does open back up here in 2024. But as you can see, they already started working on it, and it's pretty darn extensive actually. Phantom's Revenge is currently being invaded by lantern flies. Here in Lost Kennywood, they have already started adding the set pieces for the Hellbillies Scare Zone.
Like the third
Round 3, big haze. Are we ready? Hey! Hey! Last one, best one. Okay. Hey! Okay. All right, let's keep those towels waving.
They already have the facade and some of the bunting for the Fear Fest Scare Zone. Although, as you can see, some of it is covered up because some of it is pretty scary and graphic. Villa of the Vampire will be returning for Phantom Fall Fest, located here inside the Penny Arcade, which is obviously closed right now. And that's going to do it from a short trip here to Kennywood, wrapping up here for the summer season. Right now, Kennywood is definitely in that transition phase, still having some summertime offerings, but you can see that they're already starting to decorate for Phantom Fall Fest, which, by the way, I cannot wait. It's one of my all-time favorite times to be here, and I will definitely be there for that. But overall, still had a pretty good time. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe for more content. And with that being said, thank you all for riding, and I'll see you next time.